in touch with you. Sorry.
I could be there like 11 o'clock today.
That's fine. That works. I'll let him know.
And we'll just take it for a ride and see how it goes from there. 2 days ago when I went out there, after they balanced the tires and said that it was done vibrating, and I took it for a drive with the tech, he acknowledged that it was still vibrating, so it's a perceived vibration to him as well, but then it's within spec. So like I said, even he says that you know, he had noticed the vibration that could be further diagnosed. So you can't tell me that that's normal vibration.
Well, only did it while you were turning.
With that being said, the fact that it's hooked up to the PicoScope now, we're going to go for a ride. We'll see what happens. So you'll notice when I'm in my truck, you'll know that I'm there because you won't see the dealership stickers in the back window. You won't see the car seat. We'll add a tech and probably some sort of laptop contraption. And we'll go from there. So I would say this is pretty smooth right now.
Yeah.
So what's the number now, just out of curiosity?
It's right around, it's averaging probably 15, 16.
And 17's the number?
Lateral. Well, 17 was the highest it got yesterday.
And what's the threshold?
What's the threshold? Like 24, 25, I think was.
You're probably like 13. Am I a good PicoScope? I'm trying to gauge my. See, it's not like on the corners now. We're not getting the same vibration that we got 2 days ago.
Yeah.
What sucks is that, so right now it's not doing it. I know that I'll be back for it. I know my truck. You know, I've been driving it for long enough. Yeah, it's just not doing it right now.
Well, the biggest complaint I have with when they came out with the 14s and 15s and new style is that, and customers who are coming in too, these things just pick up every.
It's because they stiffen up the frame, but the stuff like the console vibration, that's not a road vibration. That's like the stuff that we're hitting right now, like where you can feel, I can feel the road feel, and you know, like I was saying the other day, that's the stuff that, yes, you own a truck. That's how a truck is going to drive. But right now, like I'm not feeling it at all, like we did the other day. Like when we came around those corners, you could actually, like, you'll start to hear it. Like you can hear the console start to go, and that's when you're like, yep, here we go.
And also, do you notice when you go into 4-cylinder mode?
You know, I've played with that, and it's
because I can hear and feel when
I can hear
in and out.
I can too, and
that personally, that drives me nuts.
I've gotten used to it, but I've tried to identify like gears that it's in. I've actually put it into manual, trying to like play with like the frequencies and stuff.
If you put it in manual, it's not going to go into 4-cylinder.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I've done the try this, try that kind of thing, right. and I could get the vibration to happen in any driving situation over the course of the last year and a half. So I've tried to put it in neutral when it's happening to see if kicking the transmission out of gear would make it go away, and you know, it was always there. So
just be optimistic about it.
I'm not, because you guys have already replaced all 4 tires, and we've done this song and dance, so it's doing the same repair over and over again is really not. It's just not the solution to the problem. I have zero optimism with this process, and it sucks because I'm a GM fan. I love GM products, but I'm pretty unhappy with this. If it stays like this, then you know, whatever voodoo magic you guys worked, it's great. But so if you take your arm off that armrest, I'm just curious. What I would like to have happen here is get that shake going, and then have you look at that and say, yeah, it's within spec. But right now I'm not getting any shake, so I can't even say like what I'm feeling is within spec or not within spec, which kind of sucks right now.
So are you thinking there's something else?
Oh, absolutely. I'm to the point where I'd put a $100 bet on it right now with you that I'll be back within 2 months with this thing shaking again. I would absolutely put money on it.
A lot of with these trucks, and it's been going on for years, even with the old body style, it'll set up what's called a frame beaming. It starts in the rear, works its way forward, kind of like a ripple effect.
Like frequencies? I will say is that it does happen when the vehicle's cold. That's typically when it'll happen more on my ride into work than it will on my ride home from work. That's a common trend, and what's weird about that though is that I drive a half an hour for work. By 10 minutes into that drive, the truck's up to temp, but it'll stay that way the whole way. But then later on in the day, it won't. And
that almost sounds like tires too.
You think so?
Yeah, 'cause if it's sat all night, typically, in theory, as soon as you park your vehicle, 20 minutes later, you have flat spots on your tires until you drive it and it works its way out.
Yeah, I'm just not getting it right now, and it sucks because I know like I said, I know. And hopefully I don't. Hopefully this is the end of it. I'm not hoping that my truck has got some sort of gremlin in it, but I just feel like it does. Yeah, what's crazy is that, so like when you and I went for a ride the other day, we came around that corner, and that vibration was there, and we didn't even replicate that today, and you guys haven't done anything to the truck since then, have you? So it's definitely an intermittent problem, and it has been over the course of ownership. So I don't know how. I'll have to drive it. Try to drive the gremlins awake again. So I have to say that I'm not super surprised by the outcome. A lot of people out there would say that I look like an idiot, which I would also probably say the same thing if I didn't know about the situation. Most people out there with this same vibration problem would say that it's just a matter of time, and that's why I'm not like jumping for joy that this is fixed, because I don't necessarily believe it's fixed. Actually, I definitely don't believe it's fixed. Here we are, 29,738 miles. I told them all that I can guarantee you within 2,000 miles I'll be back with the vibration. I wouldn't be surprised if in 10 miles I've got a vibration. So it's kind of the same thing that was happening pretty much over the course of ownership here, is that it's intermittent, and there's it's evident with the test drive I took 2 days ago with the tech, where even he had acknowledged that there was some road vibration, or not road vibration, but excessive vibration. That's also why they did not charge me for the PicoScope. Had there been no vibration felt the other day, and I was just demanding that they do a PicoScope for my peace of mind, they would have never in a million years done it. So as of today, I walked out of the dealership paying $59.95, $67.71 after taxes, and all they charged me for was the tire rotation. So again, if that PicoScope was unwarranted, they certainly would have charged me for that. So I know it's coming back. I will continue this series, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I hope, trust me, if anybody out there hopes that I'm wrong, it's me. I own a vehicle here that I'm not convinced is good at all. So trust me, I hope it's fixed. It'd be a pleasure to drive in a nice smooth truck. So ultimately, I don't doubt that this vibration is back within 2,000 miles. I don't doubt that it's back within the course of my drive back to the office. So if it's not, great, but I'm definitely expecting that it will be. So we'll see what happens here. I will keep you posted, and if there's no vibration, I'll throw out some quick little videos